Omega versus Rolex. One is the unquestioned ruler of luxury. The other might actually be the superior watchmaker. For decades, these two brands have been locked in competition, but most of what people repeat is pure marketing. Today, we're cutting through all of that. This is the unfiltered truth. By the end of this video, you'll know which brand is the smarter choice for your money, based on documented history, technical performance, and real financial factors. If you want straight facts about luxury like this video, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let's begin by dismantling some myths. The modern identities of Rolex and Omega were shaped by their past. But the stories you've heard don't always tell the whole truth. Omega represents the old guard, founded in 1848, 57 years before Rolex. Its reputation grew from pure watchmaking skill, breaking precision records in observatory trials and producing complicated mechanisms like the world's first minute-repeating wristwatch in 1892. Rolex appeared in 1905, not from the bench of a traditional watchmaker but from the vision of a marketing mastermind, Hans Wilsdorf. His mission wasn't just to create watches, but to build an unstoppable brand associated with toughness. He achieved this by perfecting the ideas of others. Take the waterproof watch. Rolex's iconic 1926 Oyster case was ingenious, but a waterproof watch design had been patented 8 years earlier. Omega's marine watch from 1932 was even certified to 135 meters, beating the first Rolex Submariner by nearly 20 years. Or look at the automatic movement. The self-winding mechanism originated with John Harwood in 1924. Rolex's 1931 perpetual rotor was a massive enhancement that became the industry norm, but it refined the invention rather than creating it. The same applies to dive watches. The legendary Rolex Submariner launched in 1953, yet the Blancpain 50 Fathoms, built for military divers, was released 10 months earlier. The point is straightforward. Omega's legacy is one of horological innovation. Rolex's legacy is one of perfecting products and mastering marketing. Now let's transition from history to the watches themselves. At the core of any watch lies its movement, its engine, and the philosophies here diverge dramatically. Rolex relies on its own standard called the superlative chronometer. First, the movement is tested by an independent body, COSC. After it passes, Rolex cases the movement and performs additional internal tests, guaranteeing accuracy of -2 to +2 seconds per day. It's an incredibly tight, internally managed standard. Omega uses a different approach called Master Chronometer Certification. As with Rolex, the movement begins with COSC testing. But afterward, the complete, assembled watch is tested by an official Swiss government agency, METIS, the Federal Institute of Metrology. It must pass 8 separate evaluations, ensuring accuracy of 0 to +5 seconds per day. The key difference: a master chronometer is guaranteed never to run slow. But the true game changer is resistance to magnetism. The METIS exam subjects the watch to 15,000 Gauss, essentially making it immune to magnetic fields from laptops, speakers, and medical devices, which are among the most common sources of inaccuracy. By comparison, Rolex's most antimagnetic model, the mil-Gauss, is rated to only 1,000 Gauss. Omega achieves this largely thanks to its coaxial escapement, an engineering innovation that uses radial impulses instead of the sliding friction found in the traditional escapement Rolex uses. This reduces wear and extends service intervals. It's a real piece of advanced watchmaking exclusive to Omega. When we move to materials, Rolex takes the advantage. They run their own foundry and use a stainless steel alloy called 904L, branded Oyster Steel, which offers better corrosion resistance than the 316L steel Omega uses. They also developed their own proprietary rose gold, Eve Rose, which incorporates platinum to prevent discoloration. These elements reinforce Rolex's narrative of in-house superiority. Technically speaking, Omega is waging a battle built on quantifiable, independently validated advancements. Rolex is fighting through perceived excellence and controlled exclusivity. This rivalry comes into sharp focus in 3 key matchups. First, the dive watch. The Rolex Submariner versus the Omega Seamaster Diver 300M. The Submariner is the icon, timeless in design, equipped with a nearly scratch-proof Cerachrom bezel, and featuring the glide lock clasp, considered one of the best on the market for tool-free adjustment. The Seamaster is the technology-packed competitor. It offers a laser-engraved ceramic dial, a helium escape valve, and a sapphire caseback that displays the antimagnetic master chronometer movement. At retail, the Submariner is about $10,250, while the Seamaster comes in around $5,900. In reality, you can simply walk in and buy the Seamaster. The Submariner, however, has long waiting lists and commands far more on the secondary market. Second, the chronograph, the Rolex Daytona versus the Omega Speedmaster. The Daytona is a global status symbol fueled by demand and limited supply. It's refined, but its pushers must be unscrewed before use, a compromise made for water resistance. The Speedmaster is legendary for a different reason. It was the first watch worn on the moon. Its design emphasizes pure functionality, its dial is a standard of readability, and it's significantly more attainable. The Daytona retails for around $15,100 but often sells for twice that, or more, in the secondary market. The Speedmaster is roughly $7,000 and readily available. Third, the everyday watch, the Rolex Datejust versus the Omega Aqua Terra. The Datejust is the quintessential versatile classic, offered in a huge range of configurations. Its signature feature is the Cyclops magnifying lens over the date. The Aqua Terra is Omega's response, sportier, more contemporary, and technically more advanced. It boasts 150 meters of water resistance and, importantly, the antimagnetic master chronometer movement. The Datejust starts at about $8,550 and commonly has waiting lists. The Aqua Terra is around $6,300 and easy to buy. As always, note these prices are for informational purposes only, not financial advice. So why does the market value gap exist? It boils down to one concept: engineered desire. Rolex has perfected scarcity marketing. Even though they produce over 1 million watches annually, they control distribution so tightly that demand vastly exceeds supply. This transforms buying a Rolex into a pursuit, which only makes people want one more. As a result, most Rolex sports models behave like financial assets, often retaining or increasing in value. Omega's strategy hinges on storytelling: the Olympics, James Bond, the moon landing. It's compelling, but their watches remain obtainable. That means they follow the normal depreciation curve of luxury goods. Now we arrive at the ownership experience itself. Purchasing an Omega is straightforward and enjoyable. You visit the boutique, receive excellent service, and walk out with the watch. Buying a desirable Rolex involves the AD game. It means long, uncertain waitlists and often building purchase history by buying less sought-after pieces first. Ultimately, Rolex has perfected the creation of an icon, while Omega has refined the science of true horological progress. Rolex wins on brand prestige, finishing, and resale performance. Omega wins on technical innovation, historical relevance, and a smoother buying experience. So here's the blunt conclusion. The Rolex owner navigates a frustrating buying journey to obtain a status symbol that also functions as a financial asset. The Omega owner enjoys a better purchasing experience and gets a more technically advanced watch, but gives up the investment-grade appreciation. If your goal is a universal badge of success that holds capital, you'll need to play the game and get the Rolex. If you want the most advanced, historically rich watch for your money and a better customer experience, you go with Omega. Now, for my question to you, you've got the budget for one. Are you committing to the long game for the Rolex, or are you walking out of the boutique today with the Omega? Tell me your pick in the comments.